design, and today I want to update you on how I'm coming on my bongo block stove and my jet boil project, my 8-ounce jet boil. So let me move the camera in a little bit closer so you can see what I'm up to. Okay, let's start off with the jet boil. The way it's cut down, it'll fit inside paradigm case with the 2 Ziplocs, and that gives you 2 pots to cook with, you know, to rehydrate your meals in, and fuel canisters inside of there too. Okay, now what I did to this was, in my opinion, the weakest point of this whole design was where this ring that mounts the pot, hooked to the stem for the tank. There was a snap ring, and then there was some plastic came down. I just didn't like it. It wasn't a real good. So what I did was I created one with a flange on it and went down through with 4 screws, and that gave me some big surface area here, and then used 3 1032 set screws through the side to lock it right onto the stem. So you get a good look at that. And that makes it super rugged. It's actually overkill, but it'll never break. And now when you hook it onto the pot, hook the stove onto the tank, it's super rugged. It's real, no problem at all. It's good and rugged, not a problem at all. So that's where I am with that. And the beauty of this whole thing is, I was kind of happy to see that it would all fit in a paradigm carry case with some room in there for other stuff around the stove itself. So that's pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, let's move the camera even closer. Let's move the camera in even closer and take a look at my bongo block project. Okay, I'm going to try to do this while I'm looking through the viewer on the camera so I can keep what you see in the viewer. Okay, here's the basic stove where I am right now. Now I got away from the heavy tube going out because, I don't know, it was too clunky and I just wasn't happy with it. So what I did was, I put the nipple up high on this one and went with almost an entire silicone body. So there's a small reservoir down here which is full of carbon felt wick to suck up alcohol. And I made the bottle, instead of going with a remote, I made just a regular bottle with a nipple on it. And the idea here is that when you get ready to fill the stove, you can simply tilt the bottle up, and now you can see that alcohol moving or not. And I've got some holes right here. So you can fill it up, and when it's full, you'll see the alcohol come into the ring. Then you back off, and it'll pull down level with the nipple and then stop. Now, once you do that, this stove will actually burn about 5 minutes on what's in this tank. That's usually enough to boil your water. And if you need more, you just tilt this bottle up and give it another dose. And when you get done, you can put the bottle up and burp it, and then tilt the stove up and suck all the fuel right back out again if you want to. And the beauty of this system is, because all the alcohol down here is trapped in carbon felt wick, if you tip it over, there's no alcohol to spill. And if you tip the bottle over, there's no alcohol to spill because it's a sealed unit, unlike a remote feed system. So for using it inside of a tent, it's pretty darn safe because if you tip it over, there's not a problem. And that's where I am right now. And I've been using this, and I really like it. It seems to work very well for me. Now, you're probably wondering why I haven't gone with a turbo top. Well, it's just too hot for using inside of a tent. I've got the wick right now at about where it would be in a stumpy, and that seems to be about the maximum amount of wick that I'd want to use to to cook inside of a tent. I want to keep the heat down and the fumes down inside of a tent. So I'm Tinny from Mini Bowl Design, and that's where I am on my designs today. Get out and hike, take a friend, and more important than anything, have a great day. Bye-bye.